I don't know what you heard about me.
Analysis of UEFA Champion Final League 2019 between Liverpool and Tottenham. The analyst is Kamarul Aizat bin Azham, Umid Haidil bin Jamal, Muhammad Naim bin Fadil, and Nur Christina Abiza binti Muhammad Sani. So before we go to the analysis, we have to know the objective. So our objective is to analyze playing characteristic differences between winning and losing UEFA Champions League 2019 final match between Liverpool Football Club versus Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. So before we go to more deeper about the analysis, we need to know about the team and the tournament. So first, Liverpool FC. So Liverpool FC is the Liverpool Football Club. It is a professional football club in Liverpool, England. It competing in the Premier League, English football's top tier. The club's nickname is the Reds, and it is founded in 1892. The club entered the Football League the following year and playing at Anfield since its establishment. The achievement of this club is they won 6 European Cups, more than any other English club, 3 UEFA Cups, 4 UEFA Super Cups, also a record in English, 1 FIFA Club World Cup, and 18 league titles, also 7 FA Cups, and a record 8 league cups and 15 FA Group Shields. Okay, this team has changed from red shirts and white shorts to an all-red home street used since 1964. And this club's motto is, "You will never walk alone." Okay, next. Next is the Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. It is commonly called as a Tottenham Hotspurs. It is an English professional football club in Tottenham, London. This club competing in the Premier League and has formed in 1882. The Tottenham Hotspur play their home games at White Hart Lane, the stadium in North London that have a capacity of 36,236. This Tottenham name is Spurs. Tottenham have played in a home strip of white shirts and navy blue shorts since 1898, the 99 season. Tottenham is often called as a lily white because of their shirt's color. This club is owned by the ethnic groups. The Tottenham is re-owned for their FA Cup success, winning the competitions 8 times, but their most recent title was the 2009 League Cup. The emblem of the club is a cockerel standing on a football with a Latin motto that meaning is to dare is to do. Okay, now is about the tournament. So the UEFA Champions League, also known as the European Cup, it is an annual football club competition that organized by the Union of European Football Association and contested by the top European club. It is known as the European Champions Cup in 1955, and it was initially a strict knockout competition open only to each national championship champion team. This is one of the top world most important football competitions and the most important European football club competition that contested by the national league winners and for some countries. It is 32 team soccer tournament competing in 5 rounds to be crowned the best club in European soccer. 22 clubs won the competition, 12 of which won more than once. The Real Madrid is the tournament that most successful team in history, having won it 13 times, including its first 5 seasons. But the Liverpool are the reigning champions, beating the Tottenham Hotspur 2-0 in the 2019 final. Spanish club has the largest number of victories, 18, followed by the England 13 and Italy 12. England has the most winning team with 5 clubs holding the championship. Okay, now about this final league. So the 2018-19 UEFA Champions League was the 64th season of the Europe Premier Club Football Tournament that organized by the UEFA, and the 27th season since it was renamed from the European Champions Club Cups to the UEFA Champions League. The final was played at the Wanda Metropolitano in Madrid, Spain. Liverpool won the match, which is 2-0, to claim their sixth European Cup, and this putting them outright third in the list of the club with the most European Cup titles behind the Real Madrid and Milan. The win gave them automatic qualification for the 2019-20 UEFA Champions League group stage and the right to play in the 2019 UEFA Super Cup and the 2019 FIFA Club World Cup, both of which they won. Real Madrid, who had won 4 of the last 5 titles, including each of the last 3, were eliminated by the Ajax in the round of 16. For the first time, the video assistant referee (VAR) system was used in the competitions from the rounds of 16 onward. Okay, this is the performance indicator, 10 performance indicator that our group have been choosing. We have passing, we have aerial duel, we have shoot, we have tackle, and we have dribble. So first, passing. Passing successful and passing unsuccessful. Passing successful meaning is when a player receives the ball over 80% of occasions from his teammate, then he passes the ball to a teammate on other occasion. He will either shoot or dribble the ball. Passing unsuccessful meaning is where unsuccessful pass occur when an offensive player fails to catch a forward pass, or is an incomplete pass that can result in a penalty in the quarterback is still if a quarterback is still in the pocket when he throws and there is no receiver in that area. For next is dribble. Dribble successful. Dribble success means the player who controls the ball and brings the ball to pass 2 or more opponents. Dribble unsuccessful meanings is when the dribble that made by the player but not passed to the opponent and the ball is lost. Okay, next is aerial duel. Aerial duel successful. Aerial duel successful meaning is it is like a simple duel that are basically a 1 versus 1 on the grounds where there is a 50-50 ball, which means that any of the 2 players have the same chance to get the ball, even the one that does not have it. Aerial duels are the same thing as simple duel, except that it is in the air. Aerial duel unsuccessful meanings that a simple duel that are basically a 1 versus 1 on the ground where there is a 50-50 ball but fail to get the ball. Next is about the PI that about tackle. So we have tackle successful and tackle unsuccessful. Tackle successful meaning that's when the player make the tackle and the opponent loses the ball and the ball is turned over. Tackle unsuccessful meanings that the tackle is unsuccess is when the tackle is made by the player but the opponent still controls the ball. Uh, then we have shoot. Shoot successful and shoots unsuccessful. Shoot successful meaning that shooting is easily the most common way for the goals to be scored. And lastly, we have shooting shoot unsuccessful. Shoot unsuccess is when the shoot made by the players are far from the goalpost.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. So, my name is Muhammad Naim. So, I will explain to you the frequency table analysis match is for UEFA Champions League final 2018 and 2019 between Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspurs. So, next is this is the raw frequency table of Liverpool and Tottenham team, which is my PI is passing successful and unsuccessful, aerial duel success, unsuccess, shot unsuccess, tackle unsuccess, dribble unsuccess. So as we can see here, uh, passing success that been made by Liverpool and Tottenham is uh, they have so much difference because the Liverpool only have 272 total passing successful, and Tottenham have 510 successful passings. So as we can see here, the aerial duel success is 50-50, which is where the where the where both team wins the ball. So basically, it's quite same. So they have same strength like winning ball situations. So the shot, so we proceed to the shot success, which is Liverpool and Tottenham. So Liverpool have 14 and Tottenham have 16 shots. So basically shot we determine which with uh, off and on target. So we move to the percentage of the team performance indicator analysis. So passing successful, uh, 64% for Liverpool, and for Tottenham is almost 80% successful pass. So we can conclude that Tottenham is during this game, Tottenham is more in offensive better than the Liverpool. So Liverpool is quite defensive to adapt the attack from the Tottenham. So we move to the aerial duel percentage of performance indicator analysis. So basically, Liverpool and Tottenham are sharing same percentage, which is 50% for both, which that's that means that both team have the defensive character, which is both team need to win the ball and move the ball into the offensive line, or prevent from opponents to penetrate, to make penetration into the D box, or make a shooting outside the penalty box. So we move to the shots. As we can see, shot successful for the Liverpool is 44%, and Tottenham is 56%. So basically, we can conclude that uh, Tottenham is eager to make scoring goals. So so they try to increase their advantage by shooting outside and inside the penalty box. Uh, but as as I said before, that Tottenham is eager to scoring goals, and they are trying to make chances by creating by making a more passing success better than Liverpool that playing in defensive line. So uh, tackle successful. So for Tottenham is 59% and the Tottenham is 78%. So we can conclude that. So we can say that Liverpool is playing deep defensive, but Tottenham playing is more to offensive line. So uh, as we can see, Tottenham have the higher tackle success uh, by when the Liverpool is trying to make a counter attack or winning the ball by making a quick pass, one to pass, and then move the ball by using a long passing or by trying to make a playmaker like their target uh, when they're winning the ball, they're trying target Roberto Firmino in the front, uh, because Roberto Firmino have a ability to control and holding the ball in the long period of time. So basically, uh, tackle successful for Tottenham is more higher than the Liverpool because of Tottenham playing with the higher pressure, high press. They use high pressing into the offensive line, mid third and defensive third. So that's why they have a higher tackle percentage than the Liverpool. So uh, Liverpool have the dribble success, which is 42, and Tottenham is uh, quite same but have a difference in numbers. So the dribble success is show that both team have the good in defensive and attacking. So dribble unsuccessful it shows that all the attacks is being break by the Liverpool defensive, but their defensive their offensive have the quality to break down all the defensive line. So this shows that both team have the quality to hold the ball, to dribble, and to create opportunities to scoring. So as you can see here, uh, this is a diagram of the performance indicator passing successful. So here as you can see in here, Tottenham Tottenham basically have a 20%. This is a part that where the passing have been done or success. So in the left side for Tottenham is only 20%, and the middle and the mid or other said at the mid third is 50%. So for the right side is 10%, and Liverpool left and right have the same percentage, which is they have maintained their positions well, and they just playing, like I said, they're just playing defensive by shadowing opponent's player, they because they want to avoid from silly mistakes. So a radio success as we can see here, um, both side is same, 35%, 15%, 15%, 35%. So both, as I said, both team has the similarity in the strength, so short success. So basically Tottenham is eager to scoring a goal because as we can see all the shots that have been done that have been done is from the center of the field, or in front of the D box between 20 to 30 yards, and from the right wing and left wing it just have 10% and 10%. So like Liverpool, in front of the penalty box is just have 25%, and from the left side is 9%, and from the right side is percent. So from here we can see that Tottenham is more possibility to win the game, but the tackle success from the Tottenham and Liverpool. So as you can see from the left side, all the attacks from the Liverpool have been breakdown by their center defense, center back, and the left right back is doing their job well. Uh, as for Liverpool, they have 40% have interpret the interpret have intercept the attacking of that have been shown from the Tottenham. So this is the dribble success. So mostly all both team make an attack from right and left side, which is they choose to play wide game. Then they just cross the field like this. So that is for to make the defense to make the opponent's defensive line uh, to wide to get more advantage. So from the by chart, as we can see here, so for the pass success, uh, this dark blue is for Tottenham and this blue is for Liverpool. As we can see, the gap for pass success is almost 9 16 16 something, and unsuccess is almost 16. So the ratio is 50-50, same for success and success. So short success is uh, 12 difference 12% difference. So dribble success is almost 12-10 like that. So as we can see here, Tottenham is more in attacking, but Liverpool is more in both attacking and defensive. So that's why in the during the full time match, so the total of the full time match is the winner is goes to Liverpool, because of Liverpool is using a gameplay by they break their opponent attack and they make an attack. It can call as a counter attack, because of Liverpool is trying to adapt the attacking by the opponent, but at the same time they seek their weakness by trying their break. For example, they break the attack of their opponent, and then Liverpool team trying to attack from the left side, but the left side have the ability to break the attack. So then after that they try to win the balls again and again. So they're trying to attack in the center. So the center is being intercepted by the Tottenham defense. So Liverpool is back to the defensive line and trying to win the ball again. So they're trying to win the ball and attack from the right side. So they're trying to seek the weakness from their opponents because of their opponent is too much eager to win the match. So that's why silly mistakes kills overall performance. So in football, we need both uh, quality players, like they're good in defensive and they're good in offensive line. So they will contribute into the uh, performance, enhance in performance. So like as we can see Liverpool and Tottenham, so the score is Liverpool won the match by 2-0, and of course Liverpool won the UEFA Champions League trophies. So that's all from me. Thank you.
I don't know what you heard about me.
So, Assalamualaikum. My name is Kamal Aizat bin Azaham. So, I will continue the presentation, which is my part is scatter diagram analysis. The PI that the performance indicator that I choose is successful passing. So, we proceed to the next slide. So, this is the scatter diagram for the start game until 20 minutes. So, as we can see, the Liverpool player is on the right side and the left side is the Tottenham. So for the start game until 20 minutes, the Liverpool are more to the attacking. As you can see, the X sign is the end of the passing. So which is most of the Liverpool passing successful is on the attacking session. So as you can see, the X is more to the Tottenham place, and from start game until 20 minutes, what I can observe is Liverpool are more attack at this time. So we go to the next slide. So this is the uh, status diagram for the minute 20 until 45 before the first half. So as we can see also, Liverpool play at the Tottenham place, which is more to the attacking. But the attacking, as we can see, is more to the in the middle section. And then Liverpool also are played more at the defender, which is as you can see, they are some successful passing from the keeper from the Liverpool box, and then some successful passing also are from the uh, midfielder section, and then go to the attacking section. As you can see, Liverpool are lack of successful passing. As you can see, and in the frequency table, Liverpool successful passing is only 272. So we go to the next slide. So this is the second half start from the 45 minutes until 60 minutes. As you can see, Liverpool is on the left side and Tottenham on the right side. So begin the second half, Liverpool are more to the attacking. As you can see, the X sign, which is X sign, is placed at the Tottenham goal post or Tottenham penalty box. But Liverpool also start the successful passing from the bottom, which is from the keeper to the midfield. So from the second half, Liverpool are increasing their successful pass, which is they more to controlling the game. because they are leading the Tottenham Hotspur by 1-0. So they start to control the game. That's why start the second half, Liverpool are increasing in the successful passing. So we proceed to the next slide. So this is the minute from 60 to 80 minutes. As you can see at the Liverpool goal, the Liverpool penalty box, there are a lot of successful passing start from there, which is from the keeper, Alisson Becker. And also we can see Liverpool made an attack uh, from the middle of the field to the Tottenham defender. So this process is increasing slowly. That's why Liverpool had a lower successful passing compared to Tottenham Hotspur. And then we go to the last minute of the game. So uh, what I can observe about Liverpool success passing is Liverpool success passing are not be as successful because they had an intercept by Tottenham Hotspur or the passing are not accurate to their player. Compared to Tottenham Hotspur, the successful passing for the Tottenham Hotspur is 552. Compared to Liverpool, Liverpool only had 272 successful passing. This is show a lot of difference because Liverpool are not uh, pass accurate to their members and had an intercept by the Tottenham Hotspur player. So by this, Liverpool need to do a lot of training in accuracy in passing or thinking things where they want to pass the ball without being intercepted by opponent. So that's the thing that Liverpool need to improve in the team. So that's all from me for the scatter diagram analysis, which is the PI that reaches is successful passing. We will proceed to the next presenter. Thank you.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmed Hadir bin Jamal. Okay, now I want to continue for the sequential system analysis, which is we choose the PI is target shots for the Liverpool team. As my friend mentioned before, for the Liverpool shot success on and off target, which is 14. So here we have a sequential system for the 14 shots target. Okay, we move to the first target shots, which is on the first minutes. The shots have been made through a penalty by Mohamed Salah on the first minutes of the games. This is because after the ball hits Tottenham's defender, when Mane tried to cross the ball on the penalty box. So the shots were succeeded by Mohamed Salah. Okay, we move to the second shot, which is the Liverpool get the corner and the Trent Alexander-Arnold, which is the defender, cross the ball, and also the defender Virgil van Dijk get to header the ball, but it is off target. Okay, next we move to the third attempt, which is the attempt starting from the center, where the midfielder at the E region, when the midfielder Henderson tried to pass to the Alexander-Arnold, which is the right back, and then he make a little dribble and then he shoot outside the penalty box, but he missed the target. Okay, next we move to the fourth attempt, which is the Liverpool get a corner and Arnold made a crossing from the corner, and the Wijnaldum get the header, but it is also off target. And next we move to the fifth attempt, which is the attempt starting from the throw-in by Alexander-Arnold, the defender, to Mohamed Salah on the C region. And then Salah did a little bit dribble into the penalty box. and then he shoot, but the ball is far from the goal post, which is off target. Okay, next we move to the next attempt, which is the attempt starting from the Mane striker. He did a pass to the midfielder, and then he passed into the defender, which is the Robertson, the 26. And then from the defender, from the Robertson, he made a crossing into the penalty box, and then Mohamed Salah do the header, but the header is off target. Okay, for the next attempt, on the 28th minute, Liverpool get a free kick at the E region or at the center of the pitch, and Alexander-Arnold or the defender take the free kick, but the ball is off target. Okay, now we move to the next attempt, which is on the 37th minute. The attempt also started from the center of the pitch, from the midfielder, which is Henderson, made a passing to the Alexander-Arnold, the defender at the right side, and then defender do the dribble and also do the shoot, and the ball is off target. And then for the next attempts on the 38th minutes, Liverpool gets once more corner, and like before, the defender, which is Arnold, take the corner, but the ball had been intercepted by the Tottenham defender, and then the ball get to the Mohamed Salah outside the box, and he directly shoot the ball, but the ball is missed and off target. Okay, next, also Liverpool get once more corner from the defender Alexander-Arnold. He made cross into the penalty area, but the Tottenham opponents, the number 7, made a intercept, and the and the ball get to the Salah and make a shooting, and the ball is off target. Okay, the next attempt is at the 53 minutes, where the attempt started from the center of the pitch, which is the midfielder Wijnaldum, made a passing to the midfielder Henderson, and then from the Henderson he made a passing to the center, which is for the Fabinho, and Fabinho made a passing to the left wings, which is the Robertson, and Robertson do the shooting. The shooting is on target, but the Tottenham's keeper made a save. And then for the next attempt is for the 62 minutes, which is the attempt starting from the Firmino, the striker. He passed to the defender, which is the left wing, the left back, and the defender made a passing to the center of the pitch to the Fabinho, and Fabinho made a shooting. The shooting is on target, but the keeper also saved the balls. Okay, next at the 68th minutes, the attempt starting from the Mane at the right side and the middle at the D region. He made a solo dribble until at the H region, and then he passed the ball to the Salah, and he did one touch, which is the Salah pass into the midfielder, and the midfielder tried to shooting the ball, but the ball is off target, which is James Milner. For the 86 minutes, the attempt starting from the Van Dijk, which is he did the header and get to the Liverpool's defender, which is number 32. And then the defender passing to the striker, which is Divock Origi. And Divock Origi made a shooting on the penalty box, and the goal is success, which is Liverpool get two goals at this minute. Okay. Okay, from the sequential analysis system, we can see that Liverpool made more attempts from the center at the E area where the number 14s, the captain where the Henderson will lead do the attempts pattern. Okay, then Liverpool also do make goal attempts from left and right side where they use their left back Robertson and right back Alexander Arnold to make a crossing into a penalty box. Other than that, Salah and Mane also is a favorite player where they can make a dribble to pass the defense and try to make a shot to score. Otherwise, Liverpool waste about 4 corners in this game where all shots from the corners is off target. So they need to improve the understanding of the player when crossing the ball and when to make a header. Okay, so for the overall, Liverpool make the attempts starting from the center, from the E area. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
So in conclusions have been mentioned during analysis above, the losing team Tottenham's more on attacking side, and because of that the team lose to Liverpool FC. Liverpool team shows a great result because they are more playing defensive and have a quality player to adapt with all the Tottenham's attack. If not for a few sloppy mistakes and perhaps for some better finishing, Liverpool would have been very happy with their performance. They had chances to put the game to bed and created chances in transition and in tight spaces against a tricky Tottenham side. It would be very easy for people to come to the conclusion that Tottenham should have approached the game more offensively and pushed higher because of those last 30 minutes. But in truth, I thought Mourinho, which is Tottenham's coach's defensive tactics were largely effective, despite Tottenham's not possessing a squad fit to play his style of play at the moment. Liverpool thrive against teams that push higher and allow space to transitions into. And due to Tottenham's defensive fragilities in midfield, I doubt Mourinho wanted to risk pressing the Liverpool too highly for fear of giving away those transition opportunities. All in all, the result reflected the nature of the game, but Mourinho was not far off getting a point with what would have been a well-executed game plan. Thank you.